Hello friends, I'm going to be doing something a little different today. I'm on the itch.io website and I'm going to let a random number generator decide what game I'm going to buy today. I've narrowed the games down to 3 choices, but I just did that so I'm not stuck paying for a $20 game. After all, this is a budget game review and none of these games are more than $2 because that's all I have in the budget. The 3 games I have it narrowed down to are Harpoon Beach Massacre, Chimpology, and Pecking Pixels. The Harpoon Beach Massacre looks to be an 80s slasher game. There's no video trailer to watch, but based on the screenshots, either I would be playing as the slasher or I'd be one of the victims trying to get away from the slasher. There's not much to go on for the game text description either, so this one will be a blind play. This will be number 1 on the random number generator. Next up is Chimpology, which has a description of, "Have you ever wondered why the internet was so slow back in the 90s? Looking at the screenshots of the game, this looks to be a short and entertaining experience. There are only 2 buttons used in the game, so how hard could it be?" Chimpology will be number 2 on the random number generator. The last game, Peckin' Pixels? Pecan Pixels? No, Anyway, it's a farm management game. To be more specific, it's a chicken management game where the goal is to buy and sell colorful chickens. I see rainbow chickens, pink chickens, and chickens with hats. Peckin' Pixels is number 3 on the random generator. And if you notice my voice sounds deep and sultry, it's because I have a horrible head cold. Alright, here's the exciting part. I wish I knew enough about Adobe Premiere to make some kind of fun spinning wheel, but unfortunately this is what we're stuck with. This is the random number generator, and the winner is number 2, Chimpology. I'm not gonna lie, I was actually hoping the chicken game would win, but them's the breaks. So believe it or not, this game actually has a story to it. This is a factual retelling of why the internet was so slow back in the 90s, specifically 1999. You see, it was the chimpanzees who were routing all the ones and zeros coming across the routers, which, as working in IT for 20 years, I can tell you that makes perfect sense to me. The first thing I notice is that the music is really bumping. It's bizarre, it's loud, and it matches the game perfectly. The gameplay itself is fairly simple. We play as a chimpanzee who gets paid in bananas for every successful 1 and 0 we route successfully across the internet. Being a humble chimpanzee, the only thing we have to hit are 2 buttons for 1s and 0s. A timer counts down and we have a limited amount of time to put in the correct bits. If we put in the correct bits, then the picture slowly downloads. If we get enough pictures in a row correct, then we get a multiplier, which not only gives us extra bananas, but lets us have an extra turn in case we mess up. Putting in the wrong bit will either end the game or reduce your multiplier back down. Some of the pictures were pretty bizarre and absolutely matched my sense of humor. I will have to say that I didn't get to look at all of the pictures because I was too busy trying to get the 1s and 0s input in time. There were some serious old man reflexes going on as I struggled with a few of the pictures, although I think the 1 and 0 pattern is random. For whatever reason, the McPixel picture tripped me up a few times. There's some definite nods to 90s culture such as floppy disk, Walkmans, and a few other surprise pictures. Losing the round boots you back to the game screen where you can quickly try again. I mentioned before about the music and how I liked it, but one bad thing is that I found myself trying to keep pace to the beat of the music, which was far faster than I was capable of decoding the bits, so that definitely messed me up a few times. When you finally had enough of the game and want to exit out to the main screen, you can spend some of those hard-earned bananas. In my 10-minute playtime, I had enough to buy one of the higher tier bananas, so I bought a Rastafarian banana. There were quite a few other ones to pick from as well, but when playing games like these, I generally like to save my money and buy the most expensive items first. Would I recommend this game to someone else? That's a big maybe. It's a good 10 to 20 minutes worth of fun, and the price is $2, but all the same there are probably more content-rich games for $2. I'll try not to complain too much, it's not that expensive. I might play this game a few more times just to see some of the bizarre backgrounds. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed watching the video and watching me waste $2. And as required by YouTube law, please make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. Thank you.